Welcome back to Edgbaston, where we are just about to show you match 3 of the season 2 in the World Championship of Legends, and the two rivals go head to head. England champions versus the Australian champions, and it is time for the toss.
Australia skipper Brett Lee has won the toss. They're going to have a good old bowl first.
Welcome back once again at this lovely venue, the Edgbaston. The England champions taking on the Australia champions. Australia champions winning the toss. They're going to bowl first. Phil Mustard had a great day at the office yesterday. Got a half century to his name. Alistair Cook didn't have such a great outing yesterday. James Wince, Ian Bell, Morgan, Ravi Bopara, Samit Patel, Liam Plunkett, Chris Ramlett, Stuart Meager and Ajmal Sehjad gets a game today for the England champions. The Australia champions side.
Well, opening batting will be Duncan Lynn. Of course, that middle order does look pretty dangerous with Short, Ferguson, the hard-hitting, cutting, and of course Dan Christian, who can forget him last year. And then of course the bowlers, Brett Lee still there, captaining the team.
Let's play.
Yeah, so he got very good control, Brett Lee. He's, yes, he may have lost a yard or two, and that just shows you, well, Mustard has said, well, you have lost a yard of pace. I'm going to walk down and deposit you straight past you.
Close was looking to move away, and Close, what a comeback by Bradley. Knew exactly what line, what length, and picks up Phil Mustard.
And Brett Lee strikes with the second. Yeah, it looks pretty straight. Phil Mustard probably felt may have just been slightly high as he hit him on his thigh pad. Umpire Shafayat thought totally different, as he's sent back to the pavilion for 2 England champions, 4 for 1. Perhaps they had an opportunity. Oh wow, what a shot that is. That is a monster.
Once again, flick of the wrist, and we'll pick up a boundary this time around. It's the Ease My Trip boundary. Catch it was the call, but also finds the gap, and will pick up another Ease My Trip boundary to get the slow bowlers away, and does that in style. Beautifully timed and placed just over long on's head. We'll take that 6. Dugusta Properties 10 on 10, 6.
He really does know the T20 game inside out. Well, would you believe it? I think I've just given him the kiss of death as Vince departs for 23, stumped.
Tossed up in the air, beats him in flight, beautifully bowled. A hint of turn, and that was good enough to beat the bat. Important wicket for the Australia champions, seeing the back of James Wince, contributing only 23, 31 for 2.
Coulter in again, short and wide again. This time Cook picks up a boundary. Especially with all that rain we've had this morning. Outfield's not exactly fast. However, that is the end of Alistair Cook as he departs. Coulter picking up his first wicket.
Beautifully bowled. It's the angle and that extra bit of bounce that he extracts. Nathan Coulter gets a little feather from Alistair Cook's bat. Alistair Cook departs for 10. It's 37 for 3.
Oh, is that a good catch? How good a catch is that? Sean Marsh. Magnificent catch.
Probably should have been the ball before, which is a magnificent delivery, but just watch your Marsh here. It's a brilliant catch. But he has to go. 50 yesterday. Gone for 1, 39 for 4.
Owen Morgan and Ravi Bopara know they've got to build a partnership. Nicely played. He's got it through those two, and he'll collect the boundary. The 50 is up for England. 8 gone, 53 for 4.
In the Australian side, but Owen Morgan has decided he's got to try and get England going here. It's a lovely looking shot. Nice extension of the arms. Dugusta Properties 10 on 10, 6.
It's a handsome stroke, that is, from Ravi Bopara. A much needed boundary for England. Oh, he's going to squeeze this out. He'll collect 4. Not the prettiest boundary. It was airborne, a chance possibly, but now it's 4. 13 gone, 95 for 4. Owen Morgan with a big 6 at Augusta Properties, 10 on 10, 6. And it brings up the 100 for England.
Beautiful shot this.
Looks leg side this time. It's going to be 4. A 6 and a 4. And Morgan is putting his foot down on the accelerator.
And he bisects the field beautifully.
It's gone straight back over Dan Christian's head. What a catch this is! Nathan Coulter-Nile. Well, we have seen some great catches. This is one of them. No wonder Brett Lee is smiling.
We've seen a couple of dropped catches in this innings thus far, but this one is as good as you'll get. Wonderful timing of that jump. On Morgan, the English captain. A well-made 44. England champions. Half the side gone for 117.
So now Ravi Bopara, can he get his half century? And floodlights here at Edgbaston just really making their presence felt here now, because it's gone very dark overhead with these skies.
E for Edgbaston, here it comes. Alan, not a good sight. We've seen enough of it already through the day.
I think the players will come off. It's going to be a squall of rain.
It was Australia who won the toss and decided to have a bowl first. They lost Phil Mustard early, England. Alistair Cook 10 from 10. Vince, who is in fine form for Hampshire, 23 from 14. And then a real big partnership between Morgan and Bopara. Morgan brilliantly caught by Coulter-Nile for 44. And just as the rain came, England were getting themselves in a decent position at 122 for 5 with just 2.5 overs left. Brett Lee got the early wickets, got Phil Mustard out, a little bit of tap in the end, but bowled well. Siddle was excellent with 1 for 14. Big wicket for O'Keefe, who got Vince, and a wicket each for Coulter-Nile and Dan Christian. There was a big storm that came through, unfortunately, that added to the water that we had overnight, and the ground staff worked really hard. Gary Barwell and his team tried to get the game underway, and the umpires gave themselves enough time, but unfortunately match 3 was match abandoned.